Welcome along, guys. Well, I'm in Paris. There is the Eiffel Tower. We're on closed roads. We are part of the Tour De France Caravan. So at the front of the Tour De France, in front of all the cyclists, there's basically a big old procession and people giving stuff away and all of that. And I've been invited along by Kawasaki for it. And here we are. So if you want to know how this all happened, how this came about, you can come in and give a few high fives to the crowd. They love a bit of this, love a bit of this. I've been doing this for the last 60k. So, hey! So yeah, stick around, stay tuned, make yourself comfortable, and Chopsy, roll the intro.
The Tour de France is a 3-week festival of pain, lycra and suspiciously large calves, watched by over 3.5 billion people worldwide. Yes, billion, with a B. Every July, millions line the roads of France and occasionally some bits of Spain or Switzerland that got lost, just to watch men on bicycles go uphill at speeds most of us can't manage downhill. It started in 1903 as a publicity stunt for a newspaper. Now, it's the world's biggest annual sporting event. Bigger than Super Bowl, bigger than Wimbledon, even bigger than Eurovision, somehow. And it's not just a French thing. The Tour broadcast to over 190 countries, drawing in nearly 150 million TV viewers annually, plus millions more who line the roads to scream at strangers on bikes. But more of that in a minute. The Tour is beautiful, brutal and completely bonkers, and it's why we can't stop watching it.
Welcome to 6 o'clock Saturday morning. Well, I've just pulled over. I'm on my way to Folkestone for the crossing. I thought I'd just start a little bit of the video here. I've got the bike all prepped. Let me show you around the bike a minute, hang on. So here is my touring steed for the weekend. So Kawasaki Versys, and the Versys is sponsoring the Tour de France this year. I think they have for several years, but yeah, so of course there's only one bike to do this Tour de France trip on. It's got to be the Versys 1100. So this is it. New out this year. Went to the launch of this back in I think it was November last year. Can't quite remember, but I think it was end of last year. Really liked it, but of course this is going to be a proper weekend away. So I've got all the panniers. I'm fully loaded up. I've got my even got my selfie stick there for the final stages through Paris, which will be tomorrow. That's very Breaking Bad, isn't it? Right, let's go. And originally I thought I was going to be part of the outrider team for the actual cyclists, but that's not the case. Apparently what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be on what they call the float. So basically what they close the roads, you know, obviously for the final stage. I think it's about 60k the final stage, something like that. So they close the roads and I'm going to be going in front of the cyclists. Once all the roads are closed, all the crowds are in place, then the float goes in front of the bikes. And that's where a lot of the advertisers are there, and there's big floats basically, you know. And yeah, so we're going to do the closed road route to Paris. So with all the crowds through Paris, all the crowds. So it should, you know, it should be absolutely amazing. And then when we're in Paris, obviously we'll get to watch the final at the finish line as the bikes come through. So I think this is actually pretty special. You know, this is not something you could buy to do. This is a bucket list thing. You know, this is the sort of trip that money can't buy to be part of that Tour de France experience. So I'm really quite excited. You know, this is one of those trips which could be absolutely incredible, or it could be a bit meh, but I'm erring on the side that it's going to be incredible. So I've got to bang out now about 2 hours 15, I think, to, yeah, arriving at 8:23. That's perfect. That's when we've got to check in. See you in a minute. See you in a minute. I need some coffee. I need to wake up first as well. Yeah, I don't really know why Kawasaki have invited me on this, to be honest. It's obviously because I'm such an athlete. You know, they thought sports cycling event. You know, who's going to be really into that health and fitness? Let's get Chopsy along. I don't know why they invited me. I'm obviously very honoured that they have. You can't beat the top box. They may not be the sexiest things. They aren't half bloody handy, aren't they? They ever clean these trains. We're on France.
They just do services so much better. So yeah, topped her up again with juice and onward basically. Come on, be there, be there. Yes, we've got it. Hey, right, I'm through. Oh, absolutely gorgeous day. 28 degrees now, I reckon. I'm sure it's quite as warm as that. Lovely. I do love being on the road. I really, really do. It's been too long since I've done a bit of a trip to the continent. Morning. So we're just leaving the hotel. Not a bad little hotel, think sort of Premier Inn, but in France. We're on the outskirts of Paris, not really in Paris. And basically we're on the way to Kawasaki, France now. And just going to, I'm just testing my setup basically, because this final stage is part of the caravan. We had a little bit of a briefing on it last night. It sounds really quite exciting. You know, big caravan of sponsors of the event, loads of people in the road, and a lot of the sponsors are like chucking stuff, freebies into the crowd and stuff. And yeah, it sounds like a real carnival sort of atmosphere. So of course, once you set off, and I think the last stage is 80k, it could be 130k. There's a bit of discussion of how long this final stage is, but I think it's 80k, but you can't stop. Once you set off in the caravan, you're doing about 35 kilometers an hour. Obviously loads of people in the road, etc. You know, lots of people chucking stuff out. There's 7 journalists, including me, doing this. No one else from the UK. I'm the only UK person, so there's a lot of obviously international journalists here as well, including this fella here on this old quack. This is the first year Kawasaki has sponsored the Tour de France, so, and they got a 3-year contract, I think, so there could be more of this, but Kawasaki UK, like, we're not going to do it again. This is a one-off for us. So yeah, quite exciting to be the UK, I say the word journalist in the loosest possible sense, person, you know, doing this. So yeah, quite an honour on this. Don't know what to expect, so I want to capture as much of it as possible. So anyway, we're nearly, I think Kawasaki France is just around the corner from the hotel, so we're almost there. So I'll see you again at the start stage. Okay, so we have arrived. No, it is a shopping centre, but I think they're meeting up here. I can see there's some floats here just coming in. Here's some of the floats here. This is the float. Obviously this here. Was that some leaks? Oh Jesus, someone's over. Someone's down. Oh my word. What the hell happened there? Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Not a great start, is it? Not a great start for him. Oh, I shouldn't chuckle. It's not funny. It's not funny, Chops. Shut up. Well, he is rolling again on the hybrid. He's okay. That's the main thing. Yeah, he hasn't hurt himself. A couple of new stickers needed to cover the damage, and it's all good to go. At least it wasn't the motor. So drama from the off. People dropping bikes. No one knows where we're going. Typically well organised event. The French do know how to put on a very well organised event. I'm not being sarcastic. So we've arrived at the starting area, which is basically a parking lot of a shopping centre really. But what I've turned you on is to have a look at these. So these are the Outrider bikes, Kawasaki Versuses, all stickered up. And what's interesting about it, if you look on the back of the top box, they've got Starlink connectivity, so they've all got satellite connectivity, so I guess if they're stuck at the top of the mountain you can still get reception and everything. So these things are properly kitted. Yeah, so these will actually be, you know, the official Outriders for the riders sort of coming for that, and there have been, you know, obviously throughout the whole Tour de France. This is just the last stage now, but yeah, look good though, don't they? I was just saying, Kawasaki need to introduce a special edition Versus Tour de France version. Strawberries. Ross has nearly run over by a leak then. All collecting the car park, and then we're off to the
the start village, basically. But yeah, if you want to build yourself a huge cherry, and he's used a GS for that. But yeah, it's all starting to get exciting now. Bit of atmosphere kicking off, people chanting, cheering. I think there's a little briefing in a minute, and then the whole procession, including us, are heading off to the start village for the start of the float through the final stage of the Tour de France. Oh, it's exciting. Yeah, right, keep that. Right, we're just getting ready to leave. All the floats are here. They're all just getting on board. Music, dancing, rah, rah, rah. There's our little group of boring bastards. All stood about. No wonder we're at the back of the float. No wonder they put us at the back. We are the boring group, but we're behind the Orangina floats. There's going to be bottles of Orangina rolling all over the floor. We've got to try and dodge as they're chucking them out into the crowd. So I really don't know what to expect here. This could be quite the event. We've got to try and stay in formation as well. This is the other thing I've got to go alongside the lady on the Dominator there, and as we come into Paris, we've got to go into a V shape. As the hydrogen bike is joining us about 10 k's out of Paris, we're going to, because we're at the back, we can stop. So it's quite handy for me and my batteries because we can stop a little bit. But as we come into Paris, we've got to go into a V formation with the hydrogen bike at the front and me at the back. I think the reason Kawasaki are involved with this is because of their sort of green energy thing, and we've got the hydrogen bike, of course. We've got the hybrid bike up the front there as well, which has been down the road already. So that's sort of the tie-in with the Tour de France. Already we're at it. Whee! Give them a wave. They're like, oh, what's this load of saddos at the back? Are they part of this? So we've got to ride like this, and then form a V as we come into... Oh, this is going to be good fun. I can tell already this is going to be good fun. Form a V as we come into Paris. That's going to be the closest I'm ever going to get to being the Red Arrows, isn't it? Right, I'll turn you back on when we get to the start area for when it really kicks off. But already, this is going to be cool. I can tell already it's going to be cool. So I think we're just coming into the village now. It's been really cool just hey, riding these 3k into the village. This is going to be absolutely brilliant, I think. So many people waving, beeping. Oh, you're going to love it. Just riding here. Some fella tried to come through on just a Yamaha, just sort of try and join the back of possession. The old Bill was straight on him. Car pulled in, told him to get out. Give them a wave. People actually pleased to see motorcycles. Who would have thought it? This is mad. This is pretty mad. This must be part of the actual start line now. And we're going to park it and then come out officially, I'm guessing. Leave the earplugs. Oh my word, this is big. This is a big old event, isn't it? Bit of a high five. Oh, how cool is this? We've got 80 kilometres of this. Oh, there we go. What? What? This isn't hard. This is just ridiculous, isn't it? Come on, bring it in. bloody brilliant. What an atmosphere. 60k of people just lining the roads, loving it. Little targets they've got where you're chucking stuff in. I wish I had something to throw. Other than high fives and waves. I don't know how much you can say. This is just insane. Absolutely insane. Look, I'll set my sat nav to see how long it takes to get to Paris, just to see how long we've got left. It says 24 miles away from Paris at the moment. This is mad. Absolutely balmy, isn't it?
Absolutely balmy, all the way along. Well, I've turned you back on again because we haven't actually gone to the start village, and we've been going for about 20k now, so I can only assume this is it. We're not going into the start village, and we're just so I haven't started my Insta 360 or anything. I'm really not sure what's going on, but absolutely loving it. People are absolutely loving it. It's mad. High five, high five, high five. Bloody mental. Bloody mental it is! Alright, I'll turn you off for a minute. So this is out in like the middle of the stage now. I mean, we're 24 miles outside of Paris now, and there's still people everywhere. There's still people lining the streets. You know, this is like the quietest it's been, even out in the middle of the sticks. It's absolutely bonkers. A bit of that. They love a bit of a rev bomb. Give them a rev bomb. Give them what they want, that's what I say. Don't know what to expect. It's exceeded expectations. I mean, the party atmosphere from the public, I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Everybody so happy, well into it. No wonder all the guys and gals in the floats were so hyped up. Absolutely superb. Absolutely Sue bloody Perkins. The horn is definitely going to be worn out on this bike. Absolutely balmy. What an amazing thing to be involved with. Massive thanks to Kawasaki UK for inviting me on this. He's gone full orange, but like myself, oh, I could do with an Orangina. Seeing this Orangina getting chucked about and none to drink. Right, I'll turn you back on in a minute when we get a bit closer to Paris. Welcome back, folks. We're another 5 miles down the road. We're still at it. My arm is killing me. I've got a bit of a bad arm anyway. I'm going to sound a bad shoulder. I'm taking after the bloody TMS. My shoulder's playing out. It's all that waving. Thumbs there and as well, all the horn pressing. Oh dear. Still at it. These fellas. Good old beat for the naked fellas. Oh, you don't want to put your hands out to that lot. Well, you might slap your hands with. Orangina in the road there. I'm thirsty. I need an Orangina. It must be like everyone in the little village has come out to watch it come through. Well, I suppose you would, wouldn't you? If the Tour De France was coming through your village. Oh, I just can't stop grinning. Oh, what the hell's that? What the hell is that? Come on, give us a high five. Come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh God, my arm's killing me from waving. All these bikes are going to need new horns and new clutches by the end of this. Look at this little town. Bloody gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. How do I get an Orangina? 20 miles outside of Paris. It's getting a bit more of a built up city now. The crowds everywhere. Come on, bring it in, bring it in. All you need to horn. Who needs music? All you need to horn. The horn is my instrument today. And that. Love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to try this through Petersfield High Street next weekend, see if I get the same response. Absolutely amazing. What can I say? What an experience. What an experience to be part of this. Incredible. 50 kilometres outside of Paris. Paris centre. I think we're starting to get a bit more built up now. Oh dear, I'm getting well into this now. It must be the YouTuber in me craving the attention. It's just brilliant. This is just, you've got to keep going, you've got to keep on the horn and keep, well, I'm a little bit miserable here. I don't know where we are. Look at this is getting proper Paris now, isn't it? We're Paris, this is Paris. This is now Paris. Yeah, we are now in Paris, Gay Paris. Give the crowd what they want. Give the crowd what they want, that's what I say. Come on, bring it in for a high five. Bring it in. What an experience. This is mad. Parisians, they're a bit more miserable. They realise we ain't got nothing to give them, apart from a bit of beep and a rip bomb. Oh, mental. Bloody mental. What an experience. What an incredible, money cannot buy experience. We're done looking first. Come on, give it some willy. Thank you very much. I'm here all week. Don't forget, try the chicken. Oh, good God. Good God. Well, we haven't had to dodge too many bottles of Orangina flying about the place. I think I've run over 1 can of Orangina. That's about it. I've kicked a few more into the crowd, so they've rolled out into the road so they can have a bit. Still haven't got one myself yet. Gets a bit awkward when everyone stops waving. Gets a bit awkward. Come on, give us some welly. Give us some welly. Put some effort in. Put some effort in. I've never done anything like this before, obviously. Who has? And I'm probably never likely to do anything like it again. So I'm wrapping it up. I am making the most of it. Here he is, Dino Man. See if I can coax some high fives. Mateus should be joining us on the hydrogen bike in a minute. I'm really excited to see that. Getting quite apt to the old tunes on the... I should have been practicing what tunes I could play on the horn. That one, old classic. Or that one, of course. So you can get a few more high fives. Hey! Oh, I'll turn you off for a second in case I lose my battery. In case I lose my battery. And how much of this can you watch? Oh, see you in a minute. So Matthias is at the front on the hydrogen concept. Hydrogen concept. I can't see it because I'm at the back and I've been set to be at the back as well. Well, we're supposed to be in formation now. No one's remembered. All over the place. Everyone's got caught up in the excitement. No one's remembered their training. You can see the actual Parisians are a bit less excitable than the guys out in the town. Come on, give us some wave, you miserable lot. Oh, Mrs. Chops is going to be green with envy. We love coming to Paris. I've never been to Paris on my own without Mrs. Chops. Look at this. This is awesome. The weather's turning, the weather's turning. Keep waving, Chopsy, keep waving. Right, it's formation time. We're not very good at this formation shit, are we? Well, this is the way to see Paris. If you want to come to Paris, you know, this is the best way to see it, I think. You know, get yourself on the Tour De France Caravan. And then, yeah, come along, get the closed roads, and yeah, it's a brilliant way to do a bit of sightseeing. Got loads of people out to watch you as well. It's not bad. It's not a bad way of doing it. It's highly recommended. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this V thing, so it's my chance to shine. That's why I was never in the red arrows. Oh, it's the way to see Paris, isn't it, eh? It's the way to see Paris. It's not quite as good because the crowds are all a bit further back and behind barriers and stuff. Let's see if I can get some high fives up here. So you've got people's phones out their hand. Come on, bring it in, bring it in. Come on, you know you want it, you know you want it, you know you want it. No one wants to. Don't leave me hanging, don't leave me hanging. What an experience. What an experience. I think this is nearing the end now. They've actually set off on the screen, the actual cyclists have set off. Formation time. The arrow, the Kawasaki arrow. V is for victory. What a day. What a day. Never mind cyclists, never mind what happens there, don't care. This has been great, just doing this. Absolutely amazing. Amazing atmosphere. Just an incredible thing to do, so I feel very, very lucky, very humbled to be involved with this. So as I've said, huge thanks to Kawasaki UK for the invitation. What's it? It's a food mixer. What's it? A coffee machine. Give them a wave. Give them a wave. I have to say, I really, really, really enjoyed that. It was bloody brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best things I've ever done on a bike. Ridiculous as it sounds. That was just superb. The Orangina girls are still absolutely rocking. They're strapped in. It's not for their own safety. I think it's for the safety of the crowd. They're absolutely mental. So I think this is more or less the end for us now. So I think we go round here, go back again, just down this road the other way, and then we park up, and yeah, we go and get changed and enjoy the festivities, enjoy the party. So yeah, what an experience this has been. What an absolute incredible experience. Look at that. Oh, the Orangina girls are still at it. That was amazing. That was, I think it's one of the best things I've ever done on a motorcycle. Absolutely incredible. But I think it was actually better out in the sticks, you know, out in the little towns where they're really excited and get a lot closer to everybody, more so than actually in Paris itself. But what an experience, what a thing to do. I mean, when you first set off, you're a bit like, hello, everyone's like, yeah, dancing, you can't help but get into it. And, you know, as time went on, I was like, come on, beep, beep. Oh, it's brilliant. I never want to hear another horn again. My ears are actually a bit sore. I never want to hear a horn again. I suspect you don't either. But yeah, that was quite the experience. So massive, massive thanks to Kawasaki for inviting me to do this. I mean, you know, money can't buy experience. Literally, you know, it's incredible. It's incredible. So I'm really, really thankful for Kawasaki. And I'm going to do a little bit more with them because they've got the motor, which I said I could have a go on. I can't have a go on a hydrogen bike, unfortunately. Not sure I'd want to. But yeah, they've got a few other models, like even the ZH2 I find is looking a bit sexy these days. It's growing on me. I think it's growing into that styling a little bit. But anyway, enough of all that. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it's a lot of beeping, a lot of cheering, a lot of waving, but I hope you enjoyed it all the same. I certainly did. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Well, I finally got one. My own Orangina. I've been gagging for this. Oh, it was 80 miles.
It's the spot.